my vision started to fade. Now you thinking, hey, you know what, a big sign of alcohol poisoning is your vision is starting to fade, so why not stop drinking? Yeah, well, that's what a logical person would do. That's what I should have done. But instead I decided, this video is meant for entertainment purposes only. None of it was supposed to be taken seriously, so if you have a copy, just sit back and enjoy it. Tell your fairy tale that it made up and that is not real in any way, shape, or form. The story was not meant for promoting drinking for underage people. It was only made so that people could click on it and try to enjoy something before they realize that they have homework or something they have to do and been putting off for the longest time. For the last time, this is a fairy tale, and all people in this video are made up happy. If you're still reading this, well, thank you and you fast eyes. We should fuck with people who didn't read this. Everyone comment below that the Luminous sign is the 834 mark in it. We should fuck with everyone makes some big ass shit. Alright, so before we start this video, let's get one thing out of the way. The reason why I didn't upload last week was because of my midterms. You know what? This is my midterms week in college. This is finals, chemistry. No, who actually likes chemistry? No one. No one likes chemistry. You may enjoy, some areas in chemistry, but you don't actually like chemistry, if that makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense because it's chemistry. No one actually understands chemistry. Anyway, I did my midterms, and for that, and I got midterms for the next couple weeks. My upload schedule may be a little bit loopy because of that, but don't worry, I will be putting out at least one video a week, or if I don't upload 1 week, I'll be putting out 2 videos the next week. So you guys look forward to another video coming out shortly this week. Alright, so now let's break down into the story. Okay, so this all starts off on a late football game. The lights are stormy. We here have a motto, win or lose, we always booze. Now, if you're underage and you're drinking, just drink safe and, enjoy the experience. So, win or lose, we always booze, and we didn't actually... Let's not skip ahead too far. Okay, so me and my roommate, we wake up. Alright, so we wake up, crack open a few beers, have a few drinks, start the day off really nice, enjoying the time, get in the mood for later in the day when we actually start our pregame. So we pregamed our pregame. You know what, people, you gotta do what you just gotta do, okay? So after we pre-gamed our pregame, it's a little bit late now. We actually meet up with the rest of our friends, and you know what? We start our actual pregame. We start drinking, taking our shots. We a couple 6 here, 2 over there, and then we head over to the football game. Now, I don't recommend, going completely hammered to a football game. No, that will get you caught, and if you're under 21, an MIP, and no one wants to end up being in jail next to Jose, who's rubbing his nipples the whole time. So basically, we don't really get to the point where we can't walk, but we get to the point where everything's really funny, and you know what? We're just gonna have a fun time at this football game. So, we get there, I'm hooting and hollering, I'm jumping up in my seat, this is fun, all my friends were getting down, faces painted, shirts are being ripped, it's going the whole 10 yard, and now what? It's about halftime, and then one of my friends, we'll just say her name is, what's a good name? Freaking Pepper, alright? We're gonna say her name is Pepper. Now, Pepper's like, hey, let's get out of here, and then just go drink. I was like, you know what? You don't have to tell me twice. This is, this is what I live for. This is why I come here. This is what I do. Alright, so anyway, we go down and we get all of our friends over, and then we go to her house and we start drinking. Now, about halfway through, I get a message from another of my friends, and she's like, hey, you guys doing anything tonight? And I was like, you know what, we're drinking. If you want to come over, you can come over if you want to. She's like, sure. So now let me a little add up a little tally about my alcohol beverages and how far I'm in here. So we go 2 in the morning, okay, 6 for the pregame, okay, and then we drink about 2 to 3 more here, and then I'm going to meet up with my friend. So anyway, I'm walking down Demeter, and this is over a long time of period, so the numbers on how actually affected I am may be a little bit different than what you're thinking, is you may be thinking, damn, why is he not dead right now? But because of how alcohol works and how, this is the hours and whatnot, basically I'm still alive and I'm Gucci. Okay, so basically I'm walking down to meet him. I'm like, hey, yo, everyone at this party is pretty fucked up already. You guys don't really want to be the only ones who aren't drunk. So let's go back to my dorm and, I'll give you guys some drinks and then we can head to the party after that. And they're like, yeah, sure, that sounds good. Anyway, we go back to my dorm, we're having drinks, we're having fun. You know what, I'm like, this is boring just watching people drink. So I'm like, why not I take a couple more too? So I could take about 2 more shots. And then after, they have that little drinking game, we're all talking and laughing. I'm like, you know what, you guys, I feel like you guys are about the level that it needs to be at to go to this party. So then we all get together, and I take them off to this party. Now, these 2 girls are my friends, they don't really know the 2 people, and I think they're having a pretty good time. I don't really know. At that point, I'm pretty messed up. Anyway, one of the girls suggested that, I don't know how it was brought up, something about someone being good at, some strippers. I don't really know what mention no names. Anyway, something was brought up that, I do some Magic Mike moves. And I was like, you know what? Why not? You only live once. And me and my drinking mind said, you know what? Bottoms up, took one more shot, and then I went in for the classic roll. So now if you haven't seen the roll, I guess I'll put a clip somewhere right there. Yeah, see, that was me. But halfway through that roll, my vision started to fade. Now you thinking, hey, you know what? A big sign of alcohol poisoning is your vision starting to fade. So why not stop drinking? Yeah, well, that's what a logical person would do. That's what I should have done. But instead, I decided, hey, the only real way to get undrunk is to get even drunker to counteract the drunk. Now, it doesn't make sense when you're sober, but get a couple drinks in you, look at this chart again, and oh Lord, it will make sense not to only you, but to your family, your loved ones, your cousins. It'll make sense to everyone, and you'll start understanding, what I did and why I did it. So basically, I'm downing a little bit more. My friend's birthday here in a little bit, so I'm like, yo, bro, how old are you? He's like, I'm X years old. I'm like, all right, so let's take that many shots, 1 for 1. And we didn't actually make it to that number because, dear God, we would have been dead. You're dead, you're in the cemetery, mom's crying, your dad's also probably crying unless he's a burly man. He don't cry, and then he's gonna wait till he's in the shower, and then he's going to cry because you're dead. But anyway, so we get really gone, and then at some point the girls are like, hey, it's getting pretty late, we're gonna head home, and I was like, alright, see you guys later, adios. So right about then, I black out. From here on out, this is the story from what I was told the next day. Alright, so the next day, I wake up, and I'm like, wow, that was a really nice sleep. And then they're like, hey Isaiah, do you know what happened last night? And I was like, no. And then Pepper was like, hey, let me explain. Anyway, back to where I was. Right about then, one of my friends came over, and he's like, hey, yo, what's up, you guys? I'm like, hey, let's race. He's like, dude, I don't think you can walk. And I'm like, no. We're racing right now. You, me, I'm the best runner ever, okay? No one can beat me. No one can beat me at all. So you guys are all probably thinking, no, this guy's probably be that drunk dude who goes running and then he makes 2 steps and he falls and dies. But guess what? Guess who didn't take 2 steps and falls and dies? No, I was a champ. I was lightning, okay? I was the Flash. I ran down there and he ended up stopping a little bit more than I stopped, but he ended up beating me by like a second. But we're gonna say the alcohol was the reason why that he actually won that, not because I was slow. But no, actually, let's take that back. I won. We won. This game's over. I won. So basically, after that happened, I was like, hey, yo, more shots. Let's go. Me and you. Down. So basically, I encouraged one of my other friends who's pretty drunk to drink even more. And I don't even know how I was talking at that moment, but I was talking. And then, it's getting pretty late. My walking ability hasn't really let up at all, and I am now not able to walk anymore. A few of my friends actually laid me down a couple hours later, and yes, I was that drunk guy. My motto is at a party is if I'm not the most drunk, then I'm probably not having enough fun. Anyway, so it's not the best motto, don't motto you're drinking after me, but that's not, okay, so, right about then, my friends lay me down, okay, lay me in a cuddle, put little blankets around me to cuddle me up, okay? I'm sleeping like the baby that I am. Okay, so right after then, apparently my roommate went down to get my phone charger because I was talking about, hey, yo, my phone's dead. Okay, and I'm gonna say a little bit more stuff, but that's for later in life. Actually, no, I'll just say, I was just like missing this girl, okay, and I wanted to talk to her, but I couldn't because my phone was dead. But, long story short, he went and he got my phone chargers for me. During that time he was leaving, halfway through my little slumber of awesomeness, I stood up. I started sprinting towards the door. I was like, my roommate, he's dead. Now my roommate, let me give you a little backstory on him. Imagine a ginger. Now imagine a burly ginger. Now imagine a lazy ginger. Now put a gun in that lazy ginger's hand that was kind of burly. Remove the beard, and you got myself my roommate. Anyway, I was like, hey, this guy is dead. We'll call him Gingy. Gingy's dead, and I need to go rescue him. And I don't know how I was able to walk, But I got up, sprinted to the door, and then all my friends were like, whoa, 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 whoa. And all the girls, you know, they didn't really want to go outside because like they're going to bed and they have like their little like bedtime clothes on. So they're like, I'm sprinting outside, and by the way, I'm in my underwear. It's fully on raining. It's not a sunny day in Nebraska. No, this is like a windy, rainy day in like Washington, where all it does is rain. Okay, so this is like a windy, rainy day, and this is like people are screaming and hollering. Game day, baby, game day. Anyway, I run into a group of people, half butt-ass naked, no shoes on, no socks, no shirt, no pants, only my underwear. That underwear is soaked because I've been running through the rain, and apparently I've been like screaming on top of my lungs. My roommate is dead, he's hit by a car, someone please follow me so we can go find him and rescue him. Now I don't know how those words came out or if they sounded exactly how clear they are in this microphone, but none of the people followed me. And right about then, my roommate actually came back. He saw me. He's like, "What the fuck?" And he ended up getting me and pulling me back to my little dorm. All right, not to the dorm, back to the party. And right about then, I laid down. Ended up having a beautiful, beautiful rest because you know what's more like anything else than having beautiful rest? Nothing. Nothing's like anything else. I woke up the next day and I was like, wow, that was a wonderful night. I slept like a baby. Thanks for taking care of me. I was really fucked up. And then my friend's like, nah, man, you almost died throughout the night. You were throwing up like every 3 seconds. Like, dear God, like it was bad. And I was just like, what? No way. I slept like a baby. I didn't even wake back up. And they're like, no, you were puking a lot. So anyway, long story short, no matter how much you want to drink, just don't be the guy that everyone has to take care of, because you know what, it may be fun for you at a time, but it's not probably fun for them, and like that could have been very bad for those guys. But at the end of the day, it was a fun story that we all kind of laugh and talk about. And you know what, if you guys like the story, I might even make another one because I enjoyed doing it, and get it for my next video later this week. And yeah, if you like it, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs it down. I'm a growing channel, so if you don't like it and you do thumbs it down, please leave a comment and tell me what I could improve on to maybe get a thumbs up in my next video. So as always, watch the bloopers, stay tuned, there'll be some bloopers at the very end. I love you guys, and I will see you next week. Stay classy, my friends. Stay classy. You guys, there's no bloopers in this clip. I did it all in one take. Yeah, that's right. I'm a professional. There was no bloopers. There was no bloopers at all. So yeah, get out of here and watch my other videos, or watch someone else's videos, because this video is done.